Amazing. Hello, Experior. Grateful to be speaking at our Limitless Convention. I never take this for granted, so I'm so blessed for this. The topic that I chose to speak about is one that's extremely personal to me. It's ingrained in my philosophy, my why, how I live and treat people, and even in my team name, and that's making an impact. Guys, I'm not here to talk about numbers with you today or results. I want to talk to you about leaving an impact for the people in your life, creating something that far outlives yourself, is something your kids, your future kids, great grandkids can be proud of. I mean, the kind of impact that gives purpose, inspires others to follow your lead, create a life they only dreamed of, to make sure people continue to mention your name long after you're gone. That impact starts with you and how you treat the people around you. When you leave a room or leave a conversation, are people inspired or are they relieved? Guys, we all know that analogy that if a plane was going through extreme turbulence and those oxygen masks fall down, you should put that on yourself before your child, because if they pass out, if you pass out, they don't stand a chance. And I fully agree with that. But there's a second part to that message that people never talk about. Eventually, you have to put that mask on the child. So many leaders I see are taking in all that fresh air, letting the people around them struggle. That's not leadership. That's not how you make a positive impact in someone's life. When you think of the word impact, what do you see? Do you see all the clients you've helped and the residuals you'll have that will pay you for life? Guys, amazing. That's an incredible type of security that so few get to experience in our industry. And what Jamie and Leanne have created is unmatched with our ownership program. Gone are the days of building someone else's business and not our own. Maybe when you think of impact, you see Maya, youngest executive director in Experior's history at 20 years old. Incredible trainer, talented, well-spoken, the future of this company. Or maybe you see Vanessa Cuff, who almost made 100K in her first year license, incredibly hard worker, passionate, team record breaker. Or maybe it's Stephanie Gladden, one of the top investment producers last year, 13 years experience in the industry, biggest team builder in my organization, always learning, always coachable, always excited. But see, guys, what people don't realize is there's always a struggle before that impact. For most of us, we equate success with luck, that it must be easier for them. We allow our problems to hinder us and slow us down and create barriers in our lives that prevent us from making our impact. The difference between someone who's reaching the level of success and someone who isn't has nothing to do with luck. Successful people have just learned to monetize their mess, and we all have a mess. It's what you do in spite of that mess which determines whether you get to have what you want or end up living a life of regret. Success happens in those moments when no one is looking, overcoming the struggle, the self-doubt, the fear. It's in those moments as leaders, we need to take that mask off and give it to others, be that support and that breath of fresh air in their lives. Guys, you want something that pays you for life? Build a book. You want to leave a legacy? Build people. But see, guys, like I was mentioning, when it comes to that impact, there's always a struggle. This is Maya's struggle. Growing up in a single-parent home, losing her dad to cancer at only 4 years old, going through more horrific struggles and adversity by the time she was 16 than most people will in their whole lifetime. Overcoming self-doubt from a previous company that told her she will never make it in this industry. The constant battle between balancing personal life, her past and future. The pressure and expectations she set for herself. But see, this is the difference. Maya gets to wake up each day despite all that, putting her why first, making an impact for her family, not letting her past define her or the words of her previous manager deter her from what she wants. To messaging me 20 times a day in order to keep growing and learning, fighting off any intimidation she may feel, breaking barriers, taking control of her life. Every day, Maya is setting an example for women in business. Her efforts have inspired me and so many agents across North America. One day, her story is going to change the world. Vanessa Cuff's struggle. Former bartender, stay-at-home mom with 3 babies under 4, battled self-doubt most of her life, constant struggle between being a business owner and a good mom and spouse, the ongoing fear that she isn't good enough to do this, the burning desire to make sure her team is successful and her clients are taken care of, wanting to make extra money so her spouse can take more time off work to be with the family. But see, despite that struggle, Vanessa wakes up every single day for her beautiful boys, William and Lincoln, her little girl, Maxine, her spouse, Mitch, and her team. All her kids will ever know is how strong she is, the example she's setting for hard work, how lucky they are to get spend time with her, that regardless of the self-doubt, she took the chance to do this for them. I hope she realizes that. Steph's struggle, plagued by self-doubt and trauma from her previous company and manager, never taught proper independence or given the right support, never able to see her true potential, held back from growth, no belief poured into her, never given the opportunity to shine. But despite all that, Steph has learned that good companies and people exist in this industry. She didn't let her past experience jade her. She became the leader that she so desperately needed when she started. She's building an amazing life for her kids, Jackson and Scarlett. She's learning to appreciate herself and take chances. She's been given the opportunity to lead and thrive. She has what it takes to be unbelievable in this company. See, guys, we can relate to the struggle. Now it's time for the impact. Okay? That's what I want you guys to understand. The purpose of these last few slides is to understand that we all struggle. We're all more alike than you think. The difference between where you are now and where you want to go is not a difference in skill set. It's a difference in mindset. Your vision and your vision and goals don't outgrow your mindset. They're hindered by it. You change your mind and you change your world. You've already gone through the pain. Get something from it. So a question to ask yourselves, who do you need to make an impact for or thank for making an impact on you? I know there's two people I always make a point to thank because they have made the biggest impact in my life. First one is Mauro, one of the most patient people I've ever worked with. Set an example to all of us the life this business can provide you. Following up with me actually for years after joining and rejoining and leaving Experior 3 separate times. How many people are willing to do that? I wouldn't have the life I have here if it wasn't for that. So now I work hard. I work hard to leave an impact for him like he's left one for my family. So guys, if I've impacted your life as a leader and a speaker in any way, thank Mauro because he's a bigger part of that than you realize. Some of you may know my dad passed away in December last year. I'm grateful to share his first name and carry on that legacy. Earning the ring meant so much to me because I get to look down at it when I'm struggling and see his last name. I carry that with me every day with pride. This ring and that impact will far outlive the 100K I made to earn it. The money is a byproduct of the impact you make. But see, guys, impact just isn't designed for work. We get lost in that sometimes. Everything I do is for the people in this picture. My beautiful wife, Leanna, my dogs, Tux and Sage, making sure they get everything they want in life. So happy to feel love. They're the driving force and the reason I work so hard. The love for my team, the work ethic, the impact I strive to make, it's all connected. See, guys, I can't make an impact at home if I don't make one at work. I can't make one at work if I don't make one for my team, and I can't make one for my team if I don't believe that I can. Impact starts with you. So stop worrying about the ones who want you to fail and start living for the ones who need you to win. Who in your personal life is counting on you? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Who in your personal life right now is counting on you? Because are you giving them everything that they need? Are you providing them everything that they need in their life? And are you fighting for that every single day? That's what I want you guys to get out of this talk. Something else that's really personal to me. How deep is your why? This is a picture of me getting my tattoo many years ago. Some people know the symbolism behind it. All that writing in there is a mix of words that define me at a time and initials of friends who have passed away in my life. Far too many names have been added to that list since this picture was taken, unfortunately. These are individuals who had never got a chance to reach their goals, to experience the things we complain about or take for granted every day. This tattoo reminds me of a life I could have had if things didn't change for me, if I didn't take the chance to do something more with my life. My why is literally a part of me, so I carry that with me as a constant reminder. This isn't just about me, it's far bigger than me. This is why I'm so passionate when I speak. I don't know about you, but I wasn't a trust fund baby. My parents just trusted I would fund myself. So sometimes when you see me fight for my team's recognition with such relentlessness, or why I mention Mauro and my wife and my agents on every presentation I do, is because I believe in giving people their flowers while they're still here to smell them. And I refuse to apologize for that, because this is a privilege denied by far too many in this world. So for those of you who are listening to this call right now, I want you to take responsibility for your life. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made. Respect the past for making you, but stop giving it the attention it creates. Focus on your future. And if your name didn't reach the scoreboard this year or you didn't take home a plaque, don't beat yourself up. Be proud of the efforts you made and understand that sometimes you have to learn to clap for yourself before someone else does. The fear is a luxury that most of us can't afford. This is your year, guys. No longer are you a victim of your circumstances. You didn't join Xperia for a moment. You joined for a movement. Go make your impact. Thank you, Xperia. That's it for me.